Hello everyone, welcome. We're back. We're playing more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Why? Because, well, I need to get it done at some point, and I really want to get started on the review for this game, and I don't want to be held up any longer than I need to be. I did 8 hours-ish earlier, just shy of, and I think we're going to do a few more hours tonight. I don't know if we'll finish it, but we're really close. I know that much. We're up to, and if you don't want spoilers, now's your warning to step off. Here we are. We're at the good old Ark with the boys in Winchester. Obviously, that's where we're at. So, yeah, let's get a cracking. Cheers for the super chat, Callum. I appreciate it, man. I presume you were the Callum I was speaking to on Discord a few moments ago in the Discord voice chat. Speaking of which, in the description you can find a link to that Discord if you want to go ahead and join us. And we can be pals there. It's a good time. I can't believe I'm more powerful than Fizhy. And yet, I'm still the biggest man. Finally speak to the man in the white. The man in white. Well, first things first. My first trick will be to get all the viewpoints, I think, in Winchester. Start chipping away, doing some bits and pieces around. Try not to get chefed up by everybody. And we got 2 skill points already. That's good. Right, let's invest that in some. Let's get the Predator bow combo since I've actually started using the Predator bow. Albeit I don't have one equipped right now. I probably should because I don't have any arrows for this. Do I have arrows for the hunter bow? I have 1 arrow for the hunter bow. Yeah. Well, I prefer the hunter bow of all the bows. The hunter bow is the best bow. We've got JMC in chat, active. Sorry if the window's open, it is. And if you hear any cars zoom on past at stupid speeds that they shouldn't be doing, I'm sorry. I can't really do much about them. The police can, but, you know, I think they've got more pressing concerns right now. Right, here we are. Where's the haystack? Oh, there it is. Let's get a cracking. How close are these? Oh, what's that? I want to know what that is now.
Like a young King Aelfred.
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
Is he gonna jump? Oh god, there's a child up there.
You see if I don't. I'm just screwing my courage to the sticky place. Jump, little please. I will show her I love her, or die trying.
Tear stained letter. Aelfred, your eyes are like a pool of rainy water, deep. And your hair is like a favourite goat's beard. When I saw you walking in the square, my heart hurt as bad as when I got that toothache from chewing on a rotten turnip. I love you. Do you love me? Please respond yes or no. Yours forever, Esabert. Child.
What are you doing all the way up here?
Don't try and stop me. I will get that flower, and then she'll see how much I love her.
A brave choice, little fellow.
Even if I get smashed on the ground like an overripe plum, I'm just getting my breath back. The climb was hard. I'm girding my, loins.
Lions, eh? Well, I could get it for you. I would hate to see such a ferocious flame snuffed out.
I mean, if you insist. But I could get it if I wanted to. Just so you know.
Cool. I guess I've got to now go down there, right? Let's do this. Ah, fuck.
He missed! The stranger missed! That could have been Esselbert's mangled noggin.
I guess I have to try.
Terrible show! Boo! Boo!
These kids wouldn't fucking do it, Jesus. Some naughty children here, they don't understand that, you know. I'm here. No one would get. Oh, that.
Saints alive! Did you see that? known it was that easy.
Can you stop doing
You
that,
would have
please?
done it yourself. Risked life and limb. But great men know the value of a champion. What will you do with such a treasure?
It's for her. It's all for her. So she'll finally notice me.
Clap to business.
Athelflaed, what do you say to the sweet boy?
Thank you for the flower. It is very beautiful.
Now we are betrothed, and I will grow up to be a great king. And you will be my fair lady.
What say you, daughter? Do you think him a worthy suitor? He risked so much to declare his love. I will tell my husband the king you claim our daughter's hand. When you are a little older, of course. Come, dearest.
Noah's holy kettle! You actually gave a flower to the princess!
And now
Ah, that's
we are
Alfred's
betrothed.
daughter, isn't it?
It takes more than that. There's holy...
I know that name from somewhere. Right.
Milford the Miracle Legs! Many have tried, none have beaten me. But God kissed my feet when I was a babe and made me swifter than a swallow.
Sir.
You're pretty cocksure for a child.
You would be too if you had miracle legs.
What does that
Miracle
mean?
legs. They seem pretty normal to me, girl.
Looks can be deceiving. Have you heard of the great Pheidippides, the mighty hero of old? Ran all the way from Marathon to tell the king they won the battle. Then guess what happened? He only fell down dead.
Dead. From running.
It was very far. Girls can't fight. It's the rules. But like Pheidippides, I'm going to be the fastest messenger who ever lived.
So when the Norse defeat the Saxon armies, you'll quickly bear the bad news to your king.
Them sissy britches. Fat chance. So do you want a race or not? I've beaten everyone else in the whole world.
In that case, let's run.
Do I have to... Oh my god, the child's absconded.
Let's see these miracle legs of yours.
I guess I just have to follow the child.
You're fast, I grant you, but you will not outrun me. No other Saxon has been able to keep me on my toes like you, little one.
I never thought I would be beaten, but you run like the wind. I'm glad I had a real challenge.
And I'm glad to have given you one.
Do you like interesting places? I've run all over Wessex, found some scary, spooky magic spots.
Exploring such is what I live for.
I'll give you my diary. I call it The Many Wondrous Runnings of the Galloping Miracle Legs. Bye-bye.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, where's that mystery? Is that mystery off into the ends? If it's that far out, yeah, no, we're out of... We're in Hamptonshire, so we need to not do that, because we're not the right level, well, power level yet. Okay. While we're here, there is something we can do, actually. Well, we need to get the viewpoints. That's obviously a big... It's obviously a big priority, so we can fast travel about the city if we need to. But there's a few other things that need doing here as well. Find them. Speak to the man in white. This art can wait. We're just chilling, exploring Winchester, innit?
Is that so?
Leave me be, leave me be. I'm just running about, being me. Okay. Viewpoint. Whatever that question mark means, it's going to mean a lot less if I go and see what it is. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share it with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new, that would be tremendous. Yeah, that would be pretty epic, to be honest. I'd be very chuffed with that. Right. I always find climbing these to be awkward. There we go. Eivor is running after a child. What a nonce. I agree. Eivor, you're a fat stinking nonce. Speaking of, someone I went to school with turned out to be a nonce. And I just saw a post on, obviously a screenshot from somebody's Snapchat where they saw a picture of them being arrested and the caption was "Safe your nonce," and that was really funny. Something below us. Am I where I think we are? Are we in the ends of Hadedu and the Khayat? Ah, here we go. The Bureau! This is the last Bureau. We've done the other 5. Let's get this done and hear the beautiful speak of gaming. Hytham will be very pleased. There we go. We got the Great Rune of Finesse Weapon Rune. The Great Rune of Finesse. Oh no. Finessing everyone with that. Yeah, no. I think all I need to do is put this down there for now, because what I need to do is go for a swim. Fancy a wee swim, do you? Come on. Let's dive here. Yes, I do rather fancy a wee swim. Love how the controller vibrates to tell me that I'm in the location to do the Reeve of Winchester quest. But right now, all that I really want to do is this bureau. Why? Because the bureau's important. That took about 6 years. Can that floor decide whether or not it wants to exist or not? The floor changes depending on what angle you look at it. So weird. What? Just figure it out, man. So daft. These bureaus aren't too hard to get into. That's the joy of them, I think. What I do is drop down here, lob this at that, and would you look at that, I'm in. There's an evacuation order. Here's the Hidden Ones there's a Hidden Ones contract here. It gives you a bit of lore, really, doesn't it? For me. And obviously, there's the Magus Codex page before. And now I can, well, now if I wanted to, the brief history of the Hidden Ones quest will be like, return the Codex pages to hide them, if I wanted to. I could do. But, you know what? No. Not yet. We'll finish up in Winchester before we do that. There we go. Pop-ins are the shit. They are. Is it even a game if you don't have some pop-ins? Some... I have a question. If that glitch was in a video game about Mary Poppins, would it class as an Easter egg? Oh god. Well, I've got friends now.
God won't let us lose.
Trust me, God's a dickhead. Ow.
Over here, boys.
I love jamming stuff into the... Bit of a stamina drain, but whatever.
This must be the house of their timid guard.
Oh, I could get a shot here. I need to get the tower in, but I need to get Eivor in, but I need to not get too much roof in. Hence why I've got an absurd camera angle going on. How many hours have you put into this game? This save alone's been 60 so far.
They built him a rich dwelling.
And viewpoint. Ah, here we are. We're at the end. We're at the edge of this place. What's happened there? Oh, a glitch. Ah. Wait, it's doing it again? Please come back. Let me. No. I don't need to synchronize this viewpoint over and over again, to be honest. There we go. Now will the world map be available? Yeah. This is the place. I guess that's mighty convenient, isn't it?
Sunan, guide me.
Okay. Don't know if this is the place or what. Oh, here we go. This is right.
Even the mighty fall, and God's servant, the Bishop Aelfred, was mighty indeed in defense.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope. Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you I've come to see. Is that so? When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do, but I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Take me as I am a lowly pagan.
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great is the burden
Oh, take
of
me as I am,
learning for
a lowly
one
pagan.
so
Right.
unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
I'm so glad I could avoid being inconvenienced by a fetch objective.
The Lord takes the best of us to sit beside him.
Bishop Aelfred, he is not with God. He is locked in the flaming crypt where all heretics go.
Hush, don't hear you.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush. You're prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
Yeah, fine. You have a fine skill for drama.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Aelfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more.
Yeah, I fucking bet.
This letter,
Oh, I can't pause here.
signed by one who calls himself
And
a
use
poor
my big
fellow
brain.
soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
Sure, the Order of
The
Ancients would love
Gallows,
to
the
plot
Quill,
against
the
your life.
Seax. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfred is dead. He was the Seax, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
Why would you trust me?
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
Well, that was fucking weird. And now I have these guys to hunt, which is peak. And then I've got this guy in Hamptonshire, the oil, which I can do likely after I've done these 3 in this entire arc. And then I'll be able to find out who the big magister is. And then it'll just be a case of hunting the zealots. Won't it? And then uncovering who this mystery man is, because he's certainly not a mystery, and his clothes and head shape and hair don't give it away. I wonder who the fuck you could be. Truly... Yep, a mystery. I swear it's a mystery. You get what I'm trying to say, it's fucking obvious.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
Yeah, Aelfred does have something of a presence. He's an intelligent guy.
That's holding hands and grunting, and then sometimes praying. Oh God! Oh God!
Shopman.
Hello there.
See shop.
Always good to have. One of my better pieces. This would look very fetching.
Maybe I can show you a thing or two about my plough sword.
These will come in very handy.
Let's get the full shebang of light arrows.
Until next we meet.
Shall hopefully be never, I'll be honest.
I must take my leave. So long.
There we go. Who doesn't love a bit of Winchester gaming? I'll be honest, Winchester doesn't really have the atmosphere of London. Or... I don't know. Maybe that's just me not wanting to acknowledge the atmosphere. Maybe it is there. Maybe also, I mean, there is atmosphere here. It's just doesn't quite hit the same high. London as an arc was pretty Assassin's Creed. What's this?
Winchester warns a good bishop and a strong, virile man.
You seem agitated.
What gave it away? The fact that I had to debase myself pissing in this swindler's pond, or the angry shouting?
This man has something of yours?
And here's another god sent to shit in my stew pot. Sod off, unless you are going to magic Aelfred's jewel out your arse.
If the jewel belongs to Aelfred, it might be worth a pretty penny.
Give me
Yes,
the
let's
jewel,
scalp
Aelfred,
it, shall we?
I'll wear your guts. Give me Aelfred's jewel, you damn scoundrel. We have already paid for it.
Hello.
Oi! Get out of it, you!
Hi, God.
You! What are you doing in here?
I'm not your enemy. Yet. But that man outside certainly wants Aelfred's jewel.
Oh, Jesus wept upon the holy cross! Fuck off, the both of you! Aelfred will get the jewel when I get what I'm owed.
Peace, or you'll feel my blade in your guts.
Sorry, my beef is not with you. I only ask for what coin is fair. It cost me double to make over what was agreed. I have a wife to feed.
Would you really cross a king?
If the jewel belongs to Aelfred, then on your life you'd be wise to deliver it for the agreed price.
Marry on a donkey! You deserve the bloody thing. It's not worth my hide. Much as my wife would love to be a widow.
I have your jewel.
Well, I didn't ask for your help, but I am glad of it. Aelfred commissioned this rare thing.
How rare?
Filigreed gold, centered with a rock crystal and enamel plaque, a miniature of our most beatific Lord, Jesus Christ. And you're going to just keep it, aren't you?
You may have it, but tell your king it will all be mine soon enough. His jewels, his treasures, his city, his throne.
What? No! God's pearly tooth! Here's payment for you, and we will both forget this meeting.
Lovely. I earned some dosh from that. Don't even know if I did earn anything from it. All I know is I've got a couple skill points, and that's all that really matters, to be honest. Which I'm going to invest into this, I guess.
Hey now!
Yes, I stabbed the ground next to this man.
Around. So where would they have taken him?
What? You die now!
There we go. That's all went into the gaff. What happened to the reeve? Well, something burned.
Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks.
Half-burned
Other
letter.
guards destroying evidence.
You have been a thorn in my side. You have been a thorn in my side long enough, Goodwin. Cease your snooping, or I'll use my considerable influence to lock you in the garrison. Not even your feeble king will save you then. The gallows. Well, that filled the investigation bar up pretty high, didn't it? A man named the gallows. He's one of the order of ancient tigers, isn't he?
Food scattered. They took him by force.
Whoever it was
There must
wasn't
be a
playing nice.
garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
Hang on a second. Hang on, what's this article by Eurogamer that I just saw on Google? Now this is funny. Hang on, let's give this a read, shall we? Assassin's Creed Valhalla keeps sending players to assassinate training dummies. Earlier this week, midway through one of my Valhalla sessions, I got a bit of a shock when my daily assassination targets popped up right next to me in Ravensthorpe. My blood ran cold. A dangerous thief in the settlement? Right here, next to the frolicking children? Blah, 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 blah. It was a training dummy. Lovely. That is actually really funny. That is pure comedy. The fact that you can be sent to kill training dummies. I mean, I don't think that's common, but that's funny. Let's get a move on, shall we? The chest up here. I'm sure the reeve won't miss it if he's on death's door as is. Ignore what Aelfred says about having a care. This is indeed a battlefield.
Best not to draw attention here.
Sometimes just got to shoot a guy in the face. None of them even knew I was here. Well, I mean, they knew that someone was killing their pals, but they didn't know it was me. How did that miss? Everyone's now hiding. Which means I've not guess I just have to kill them all then. What does it matter? Right, who's next? You? That's very poisonous, isn't it? Didn't even mean to do that, but here we are.
They stripped the dog off!
I love how he went in there, he died in the haystack. That's something. That felt like it hurt, to be honest. Forget what we're doing here. Oh, this is how it works.
So slow!
I thought these guys said they were going to kill me. Suffice it to say that I'm not convinced. I'm sure this is where I'm supposed to shoot him, but something's weird.
Take the fight to the enemy!
Oh, the door's just fucking open, of course it is.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
I thought I had to shoot through and shoot a lock off.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Door is barred from the other side. That is right. That's the lock I have to shoot through. That's right. Now I remember. Mentor's trousers. Why the mentor left them there, we'll never fucking know. But he did. Why? Because he wanted to. Shot the man in the face. We're inside. Okay. I'm having detected it.
Shoot! Shoot!
Find and rescue Goodwin. I presume he's
Thick
not
walls and
upstairs.
thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
Upstairs is still where we're going. Granted, I probably should find a way.
Hey, what?
What's this?
Won't take long. Spread out. We have this.
Let me interact with the piece of paper. Do I strictly need to be out of combat to interact with a piece of paper?
Reeve Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. The husband and wife to be carried out soon.
The other side must be barred.
You never know, you might find something valuable. Such as that. For fuck's sake. Reeve Goodwin.
A Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
King Aelfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Aelfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to
Why
find.
is it so dark in
Do
here?
you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients and bury
There's
them so
nothing else
deep,
on screen.
even
There is
God
just
would
the
need shovel.
occasional
So where do
movement.
we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research.
There we go.
Now go before they find their wolf has fled his cage. Let's regroup beyond the walls!
Right, pal.
Aid me on.
Just came in here and hacked a man to death. That document is what I came for.
Can't. Need to get on the other side.
To get on the other side. Okay. Well, I'd love to get on the other side, but you know, let's go in. How do I get in there then? I think that might have done it. I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? Ah! I'm a man of the craft. Documents down the floor.
Must be blood.
I haven't shot that floors off. That's so weird. I'm sure there isn't another floor there. Oh, I can just walk in. The fuck? How is there a floor that exists on the outside that does... Oh, it's this side.
What? Ah! Target practice!
The other side was barred.
Someone let me in then,
To
for
get on
fuck's
the other
sake.
side.
We have to go on the other side. Ah, what's this? This is the floor above. This is the floor I need.
Right. Eyes open.
Oh, here we go. Thought
Must be blocked from the
Oh
other
my
side.
god! Just... There we go.
Hey! Cut you down! Huh? Die!
Ow, I just got sliced.
down.
Well, there we go. Never before has a tower been more confusing to me.
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
I'll kill you. God loves me.
I don't know what happened or what I did. What did I do? Ah, that guy lobbed something and I threw it back. It's pretty cool.
I am grateful for your help.
Who's this man?
It is a brazen move to arrest Aelfred's favorite reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Aelfred believed at least one is dead. Your bishop, Aelfred, was the Seax.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
One calls himself the Quill. Are words his weapons?
There were rumors of letters nailed up around Winchester. It may be that one of these can tell us more.
The Gallows. What do you know of them?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice. And this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The Gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn. Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Okay.
Lord works in mysterious ways.
We've got the gallows
Take his
identity
servant.
now. Which is good. Now we can go and hunt the gallows and that'll be relatively easy. Let's go and do it. Let's make that happen. So this is this boy Selwyn. And we get to learn bits about him here. He came from a rich family where he was used to lording other servants and serfs alike. He did not take kindly to his father's drinking, gambling, womanizing, and Okay, well, whatever. He wasn't happy about it.
Aelfred was no man of God.
Hush. Someone has hanged men for better thoughts.
So Reeve Selwyn has been killing people, and he didn't think to stop it before. Ooh, the order makes him bad. But before, maybe he was just misguided. No, he was murdering people. In the name... in an abuse of power. What do you mean? Only now have you decided that we need to get rid of him? Choking the gallows. Smoking the gallows. Well, it's time to go and execute the executioner, I guess. Here he is.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Aelfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Aelfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfred, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfred was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
There is no longer freedom in Winchester.
None are safe from his blade.
Aelfred has set the traps. You cannot steal and be welcome at our hearts. You cannot slander and keep your tongue. You cannot walk freely through our streets, mocking our laws, our king's edicts.
And Selwyn punishes criminals, as it should be.
He's the worst criminal of them all. Goodly people.
See that's how you assassinate this man.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Aelfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Aelfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reeve. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
I love a cool confession. Now I guess I have to
I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
Dead.
kill everyone.
Aelfred not do something? Selwyn's bloodlust will doom us all.
I should meet with Goodwin.
No, I must have gone and speak to you, sir.
Selwyn is dead. His lies poisoned everyone against us, and for what?
Some only care for their own power and position. I'm sorry I could not save your husband.
My son is not an orphan today. You did more than enough.
I'm quite sure if you accidentally get into a fight and swing your axe near her, she will die. So, it's cool to see that you can save her. Hang on a second. Yep, nothing to worry
I
about.
need your eyes, my friend.
Speak to Goodwin, he's over these ways. Doing bits with his pals. And what I like about these city arcs is these are Assassin's Creed focused. Like, this is it's very Assassin's Creed in the sense that everything is, well,
Is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones.
Order of Ancients focus.
Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what I agreed to, Aelfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Abel? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Someone disagrees with your reforms, Aelfred, and he is calling the children to arms.
Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing. I see you, child. Come.
The bad reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
And gave us some
Spry,
money.
little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
The tree is the order symbol, isn't it?
Oh, how goodness.
Well, the order's using it at the very least. The Seax, the quill. I guess. Now to tell the girl. Let's go. Follow her. Maybe she'll take me to the... Wait, I'm after the quill, aren't I?
Get off me, you Winchester!
Stop struggling and give...
Lord of the Saxons! Also burnt the
Killed that.
flea!
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I do not. But maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Elwyn and Wigbert. They see everything. Hail the Lord of the Saxons! Also burnt the flea!
Gods be it! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Let's good to see that Winchester is going to catch fire and nobody's going to care. Alright. I could kill this man, or I could just leave him.
Show me what lies ahead.
Find and speak to the girl. Where could she possibly have gone? What? Oh, there. Okay, cool. Let's mooch along and find every gamer. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. We've been going for an hour. Jesus. The amount of Valhalla I've banged out today is absolute madness.
Face me. Be my eyes.
Hello, child. I pounced from a rooftop to speak with you. That sounds very
You
nice.
again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well?
Big man.
Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
Something hog early. Something hog ugly? How about some coin? You want to die today?
Turn around, walk away, and you keep your insides inside.
All right, no harm meant. Stay out of trouble, you grub mite.
I don't do mercy.
Ha! That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
What did you steal?
What is so important that you would risk his little neck for it?
Keep your sticky beak out of our business.
Whose business? The Quill's?
Us? Working for the Quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
Those were the Quill's meat mops, and you sent them scurrying off with their tails between their legs.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the Quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the Quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give him what you took. Maybe he can save us. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Oh, God. We found the Quill. That wasn't so difficult. Let's track that quest. We'll assassinate the Quill. We'll kill the Quill's mum. And then we'll make the Quill cry. If anything, I think these assassination chapters could benefit more from us bearing witness to the impact of the Order of Ancients being present, and the alleviation of that as we progress. Like, it's all very good. I just feel like we're missing out. I just feel like we're ticking one off and then going on to the next, then ticking one off and going to the next.
I like the
again.
things. Everyone died. The Magister Battus is stealing is wrong on the streets.
Yes, there is a little bit of investigation, but most of the most of the character that we learn of with the Order of Ancients actually comes from the confrontation.
Bishop Aelfred's passing has made me wonder.
They said R1 to assassinate, and I pressed R1 to just attack with the axe. Broken armor. That's how you assassinate somebody. It's worth remembering that it's possible. I like how the controller decides to suddenly actually vibrate like properly when you jump into water.
she...
Now, Elwyn. You have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
You what now?
That's not good. Pig
Kill the quill. She's gonna dip if I'm not careful.
Aelfred,
I can't have a
may
dip.
your roof shield me.
Oh god, it's a clusterfuck. Come on, chase the quill. Yes, we do not need to shout at the big man's corpse. It just takes too long if we're able to shout at the guy's corpse. Like, just kill the guy and move on with
it. Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Aelfred so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Aelfred's slave faith is defeated! And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
The loot in Asgard and Jotunheim gives you 4
Goodwin
skill
said
points.
to meet him in an alehouse nearby.
Well, it's just a massive shame that Asgard is not fun to explore remotely. Unfortunately, I just can't sit here and say that I want to spend time there. That was a long confession room, wasn't it? And now I've got to find what's next. Report to Goodwin. Impaling the Seax. So the Seax is not dead. It's quite annoying. No, it's just quite boring. Once you've done the story that's there, you've done the story, and you don't really feel the need to do anything else. Why? Because frankly, I just don't want to be there. Jotunheim's better because it has some neat puzzles, but it's still just going down this fantasy route that I never thought I'd sign up for with Assassin's Creed. So I just sort of wanted to get through that as quickly as possible as well, to understand the story and its relevance, but not waste time in a world that I'm not interested in, because it's not in a franchise where any of that has any value to me. It can be there, I just don't want to spend much time in it. Or more time than necessary. And after spending like 4 to 6 hours in it all, I thought, oh, you know what, I've done my bit.
Eivor! Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the Quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdorbanna. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I sat easy with my kinsbane, old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It is the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you certain the Seax is dead?
Are you sure the Seax is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Seax is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make it, meet me at Witten with your report.
Order clues time. We're nearly power level 300, and if that's not mental, I don't know what is.
If the bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof. Did you know Bishop Aelfred?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise.
Lord grant my brother Aelfred eternal bliss, where joy endures for all those beloved of God.
Weeping as you are...
Sleeping.
Oh, yeah, perfect, yes.
Only his face was burned. That seems like a strange accident. Did you know Bishop Aelfred?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
See, I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I know the burden you bear.
Jesus,
such a weight
that's
of
my mic
sin
again.
you've taken on, and all for your brother's sake. I know
Compass
he
is
lives.
No, he said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you, he is dead. You hear me? Dead. Leave me alone.
Oh my god.
Betray my brother.
Fuck. Civilian casualties, classic. Oh, I see what you mean. There's lots going on. There always is in City. There we go. We got rid of all of them. Doesn't matter. None of those people matter.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Seax?
He is a ghost now, but he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Aelfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Aelfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfred will lead us all, risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Ah, oh god, he's got a... What does his face look like then? Oh, that. He does have a face. We can hunt his face. Find and assassinate the Seax. Let's do this. What's that? You know what? Yeah. I mean... I kind of am curious as to what that is now. I know where they are. They're like...
Surveying the area.
Gotta be in here, right? Yeah. Witten Hall. What could this be over here, I wonder? Because we're not shy on having done the mysteries in these ends. I want to know what this is. We can assassinate the Seax sometime next year. No, we can do that whenever. Nothing will happen.
You have not left the church in days.
What troubles you?
God will speak to me. I know it. He will show me my true path.
Ah, sir.
God's light will show him his path. Maybe I can illuminate the lectern somehow to cease his prattling.
Hours. God is giving me a sign. If only I could see it. See his light.
Perfect. If you make God the utmost delight and pleasure of your life, he'll provide for you what
Set
you
him on
desire
his
most.
true path, far away from me.
Yes.
May God whom I praise do not remain blah, 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 blah.
You are the light of the world. I must follow his beacon. You are the light of the world. So do these rays mean something? The meaning is unclear, God of Gods. Please, there must be some other purpose for my life. Send me a sign, O Lord. Illuminate my true path.
I see what this wants me to
For
do.
you are the shepherd, and I am
Wants
the
me to-
lamb who follows your light.
Wants me to move these.
My path is clear. I must throw off the shackles of brotherhood. I will dedicate my life to glorifying God through another. My account must be one of utmost grace, exhaustive, immortalizing the great acts of the prodigal Aelfred. Oh, thank you, Lord. I will write a blessed manuscript.
Don't forget to leave a like on the
praising
stream. Let's get to
Aelfred and his
100. That'd be great.
I've set him on a path.
That man's name is Arthur. And that concerns nobody.
Glorify Aelfred.
We're not worried enough about that, are we? What power level? 297 at the moment. I want to reach 300. That's a good number. Could go around to the door. Might still have to. Apparently I had to fluke it in.
The other side was barred.
There. Oh, way in.
The Seax must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Aelfred.
Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfred is dead, and we mourn him.
One of these is the Seax,
But the
right?
foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and...
That's the man.
God save us!
I love how that killed the civilian. Oh my days. I mean, a big man falling on you probably would not be the best of experiences, but kill you? Christ. He was literally growing. No, he wasn't growing blue, was he?
How sweet is
It was just the crowd was glowing blue.
Lambs to slaughter.
Just a random spot in the
I was
crowd.
born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath
Do you remember
the
seeing the
stars and whisper,
blue glow?
"Love
But
like
I don't think that was attached to a
God
person.
watches over you."
There was no man glowing blue. There was just a little marker on the crowd.
Then your people came.
I'm looking.
And God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Aelfred's God was testing you. A trial you failed.
Aelfred's God is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
We love a good mad confession room. With a key of some sort.
Aelfred will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Aelfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfred, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a true Christian.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your god.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another.
Oh, the
Where
key's
is
going
its
through
soul?
his hand.
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Find the Order's temple. The Order has a temple? rate. How did that one get revealed? Okay. Oh, so that... So what's the point in this guy then? Why would I ever want to kill him? Canterbury and Kent. So we're off on a trip after this to kill a couple of... Yeah.
Stretch your wings.
Hey, wait! Time to die! Flank the idiot! Press hard!
Should have committed and stabbed one before. Here we are. Whatever. You may.
Hey, what? We have
Ah, yes. Here's a fun kill move. Let's watch it through a fucking wall. Promise this is how it works.
If Aelfred's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
Right, where are we?
This must be it. The door to Aelfred's secrets.
Temple of Mithras. Who the fuck? Okay, what's this? Until there. The mark is Aelfred, a withered sprig from his father's trunk. We should have seen it earlier. Someone calling himself a poor soldier is colluding with our king and feeding him names.
I will
London
send this to Hytham. He may make some sense.
Yorvik have already fallen to this treacherous. Yorvik, I suppose that is. Have fallen to this treacherous fat. Burn the king to ash before he reaches the roots. The instrument. And the instrument is Fulke, right? Yeah. And then we've got the rake to kill.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Who doesn't love a bit of gaming? Ah, the pot. On fire, it's not good. Some loot. A universal decree, writ this 870th year of the Christian
Everything
Jesus.
they did was to undermine
Bulwark
Aelfred.
England against outside
lied to me.
agitators. He is
There's
the last
nothing
great
here of the
fortress
order.
upon this earth.
I should see Aelfred for my reward.
With the blah of the blah 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 blah. Great. Love it. Speak with Aelfred. No doubt this conversation is going to go swimmingly.
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Aelfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
I just got done dirty by the man. Just peek.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it. Damn you.
The cathedral, the city is under alert, they will attack on sight. Peak. So I just came here and did dirty work for Aelfred, and now suddenly everyone wants me dead. This Aelfred guy, he's got an interesting way of showing his gratitude.
I will return to Hytham and Ranvi. They will want to know what happened. I will return to Hytham and Ranvi.
Which is absconding from the city.
I will return to Hytham and Ranvi. They will want to know what happened here.
There we go. No, I guess I have to go to Kent to Canterbury to hunt and kill you. Who do you think the last guy is, Fizhy, the Grand Magister? It's so fucking obvious who it is. It's just absurdly obvious. The game didn't do a very good job of concealing who it's meant to be. Hang on. I'm not distrusted in Canterbury. Oh. I thought you were always distrusted in Canterbury. There you go, power level 299, that's a quick save worthy spot. Let's I am not trusted in these ends. Really? I just want to kill a man.
Get behind if you can.
I also appreciate that they've taken on their criticisms with abilities from Odyssey as well, or at least they've maybe they didn't acknowledge that. Maybe they had the same idea. I won't take any fucking credit there, but one of the issues with Odyssey's abilities is you have adrenaline, but sometimes after you've used one ability, you couldn't use it again, and it would need to cool down to itself. And I found it really weird, is you'd have a build up and a cool down, and I thought, well, that's just a bit much. Either we have it, or either we have the adrenaline to do something, or we don't. I don't think there needs to be a cooldown on top to make it even more. And so I quite appreciate that that's not a thing anymore. We've got to log that out. Can't hear you. The game volume is too loud. You know what? I wish people would tell me. Ideally sooner. Right. Here we are at kill somebody. Your head's been chefed now. Ow, that hurt a bit. Why are there stupidly high level enemies here? Kent is nowhere near my current power rating. Maybe it's my phone speakers. I didn't have a problem with the sound. Okay, maybe it's phone speakers.
The Archbishop never suspected my heresy. I kept secrets as I gathered believers. I appeared so pious my eyes bled for him. But I've never felt as much love for his god. Not like I do the old gods. The true gods. Our ancient creators.
Your life was a lie, you mean? You threw your honor into the ocean.
When I told the Archbishop my true belief, he was horrified. So I silenced him.
That silence comes for you now.
Now if I have a look on the order menu now, got 5 out of 6 on here. So father holds a position of power, the father answers to someone above him. Father is highly educated, the father is Saxon, the father gives commands to Fulka. Kill this one. No, I must have stunned. Oh fuck, I've got to kill all the zealots. The issue is I just haven't been running into any. And those I have, I've killed. Let's find... We'll find the Hamptonshire one later if we have the time. To the old settlement.
I should talk to Hytham.
I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Aelfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
Here. This marks fewer members of the Order.
It gives me joy to take these from you. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. Thank you. I expect there are yet more to claim.
Hytham, I have the Codex pages you asked for. 6 in total.
Ah, wonderful. We have so little writing from the original Hidden Ones. This will grow our understanding immeasurably. These documents may have been inked by the founders of the Hidden Ones, in fact. But their names are unknown to us. Lost to history. A deliberate choice on their part, I think. I'm hoping these documents shed some light on that mystery.
I could not say. They're written in a language I do not understand.
You know, the black market merchant Reda has an old piece of writing from the same era as the Codex pages you found. Speak with him if you are curious to see it.
Okay, let's track the brief history of the Hidden Ones. A brief history of the Hidden Ones, sorry. Let's see what Reda has to say.
Good day, good day.
Reda, Hytham says you have an old piece of writing from the early Hidden Ones.
Oh, that old scrap? Yes, it's just a short letter from one Hidden One to another. One of my rarest artifacts.
How did it find its way to you?
A friend gave it to me for safekeeping. Bayek was his name. Egyptian fellow. Very kind. Haven't seen him in a long time. A very long time. Anyway, the letter is written in Demotic, so it may not mean much to you, but you're free to have a look.
What does that mean? It's just a piece of paper. Read the Hidden One's letter. Oh, this is cool.
A warning, my beloved. I have heard numerous tales now of a secret codex circulating among the acolytes of our bureaus, both within and without the Empire of Augustus, called the Magus Codex. It names you directly as one of the founders of the Hidden Ones. Apart from putting your life in danger, it flies in the face of what we have tried to achieve with our brotherhood. We are justice seekers who shun the light of praise for our good works, and who must live in the shadows of our triumphs. Should you see any pages of this codex, I advise you to destroy them. Keep the dream of our Hidden Ones alive. Now, I am not so naive to think this will be a simple task. Few men and women are suited to keeping such secrets for so long. And it may be that we will fail in the end, but we will have failed in the name of righteousness. Take care, my love. My Iset. my northern star. Even in my waning years, I am ever your Osiris. Let our Horus live on beyond us. I think of you often, my jewel. At sunrise and twilight. At new moon and full. When the rain falls and the breath of a moon rides across my neck. I remember you kissing me. Just there. And I will take that feeling to my tomb.
Yeah, it's always cool to... I mean, it's just cool to hear Bayek's voice. You know. My guy Bayek. The Wolfka. Basim.
Basim, have you spoken with Sigurd lately?
We talk from time to time. Why?
Have you noticed any change in him? Any loss of happiness or feeling?
He appears to me more thoughtful, introspective.
Thoughtful? That seems an understatement. He speaks as if he hears the voices of the gods whispering in his ear.
We live in a strange time, Eivor. Among stranger people. Sigurd may be among the blessed. But who can say for certain?
Indeed.
Right, well, we're back. Randve.
Good day.
The order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Aelfred himself. The order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Aelfred. The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
What now? Sir.
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory? I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway? I need to discuss this with Randvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
To the Norway ones.
My love.
Show me the Alliance
I
map.
want to see the Alliance map. It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father and beyond that, I do not know.
I have heard ill news about Styrbjorn in the past year. If you go, go with care.
We will leave now and return as soon as we're able.
Good. And be safe. Both of you.
Just want to get a shot of the table. I think it'll be a good photo mode shot, really. Just got that feeling. There we go. Bit of drama. Right, it's time we return to the ends. This soundtrack feels Assassin's Creed as well. Let's go.
Eivor, tack fyrir síðast.
Sigurd. Shall we then, Eivor? To Norway, and well beyond.
To Norway, then.
Good, good. Lead on.
Travel time. Because everyone likes a good travel. We like to do a travel.
Sail out!
So strange. Little has changed, but it feels unfamiliar.
A few years abroad have shaped us more than all the decades we spent here, brother.
And it's bloody cold. Colder than I remember.
We'll pick up from there.
This is Harald's Fairhair's kingdom now. Every peak and fjord. It pains me to say it, to think it even.
And our father, his fool, the poor man.
It is a role he chose. He bent easily and broke in half. Do not pity him.
No.
For many moons I could not sleep, always thinking of his betrayal. The horrors I wished upon him. He deserves nothing but shame now.
Put it out of your mind, Sigurd. There's no need to hound the old man.
No. He must taste the same foulness that I taste. He must know what glory he missed by staying here, the lapdog of a conqueror.
You want to speak with him?
Yes. Face to face. I will tell him the truth.
Right.
Save it for later. Alrekstad. It thrives, in spite of all.
They keep getting up to the same point in the song and then Sigurd interrupts again.
Are you sure of this?
I will say what needs to be said.
Do you fear his rebuke?
Oh no. I crave it. It may be the old hound has lost his bark.
But maybe you will light a fire beneath him. Inspire him with tales of our glory.
If I do, I'll stoke that flame until it burns.
Alrekstad. The end.
What was it Randy said? Our father spends his days in the mead halls.
Yeah, I know, man.
What was it Randy said? Our father spends his days in the mead halls and his nights on barren planks of wood.
That's right.
We'll search the mead halls.
I remember one nearby. A sad hole where men soak their unhappiness.
We should look there.
We come empty-handed. Not even a gift to offer.
Rats don't appreciate gifts. They sniff and lick them, without care.
You are chipper, brother. Survey the area, Sudan.
That poor soaker, he never leaves.
From sunup to sundown, he just sits there, staring into his horn.
Once, just once, I'd have him take a bath.
Well, there he is.
We should go. Look at him.
Father.
Sigurd? My son, Eivor! By Odin's blessing, come and let me look at you both.
That is far enough.
Blood of Tyr! What happened there? A grievous wound you have. Are you well?
Far better than I look, I assure you.
This calls for a toast. Your journey must have been long and cold. A drink to warm your blood.
We are not here to drink or make merry. Only to look upon the wreckage of a once great man.
And then what? Make new war against King Harald? Stake a claim on his crown? Is that your wish? To sow more chaos here?
You're absurd, old man. What could possibly interest me in this frozen backwater?
I heard rumors that England was infested with kings already. I thought maybe you would return here to...
I've cast aside all dreams of kingship, father. A much greater end lies in wait for me. I have returned for one reason only. To say goodbye. And to thank you for your colossal failure.
Failure?
As a father, as a king, as a man. For without it, I would not have discovered my true self.
My failure, as you call it? My oath to King Harald was the only sensible path forward for a man in my situation.
What have you done with yourself since? Drink heavily and weep for what might have been?
I have worked hard to broker peace across our land. To spread Harald's message of unity.
I heard you sleep beneath Harald's bed. Always at his beck and call. And that he uses your gaping mouth as a chamber pot.
You make light of my service to a great and powerful man. Is that how you treat those who serve you, Sigurd?
You pathetic worm!
Sigurd, this is not why we came.
Plans change.
As do hearts.
Not this one.
And you, Eivor?
I wish you whatever peace you may find in this new life you have found.
I did not find it, Eivor. I chose it. The only way forward that did not lead to more violence and death and grief. Your father would have understood. He died to avoid a similar fate. To save his family at the cost of his reputation.
No. My father, he was...
He loved you. That is all.
Argon nonsense. I've heard enough.
Sigurd, from the day you were born, I wanted nothing more than to pass on my title, my land, my people, to you. But one year is never like another, and with the passage of time, certain truths appeared, unavoidable. Ours was the last kingdom in Norway to resist Harald's advance. To oppose him would have been our death.
You do not know that. We could have fought back.
We could have, yes. And suffered countless deaths for no other reason than to protect our pride.
We will never know the truth. Because you were too afraid to risk it.
Look after him, Eivor. And if you have the chance, lead him back from the edge of the abyss.
He's my brother, not my dog. Be well, old man, and serve your king with honor.
This sad business is finished. and good riddance. And now we sail for further shores. To my true purpose. To my destiny. To the end of my road.
I will follow you as far as you wish in this world, brother. But if you mean to take us further, I may reconsider.
I do not think you will, Abel. I think you will marvel at what I have to show you.
We're about to do bits.
Still dwelling on your father?
Not at all. I was only reflecting on my visions, wondering at them, how present they are, like memories of yesterday.
You suffered so much pain at the hands of Fulke. It may be your visions are only dreams or hallucinations.
No. My visions began long before Fulke. Before England, even. And it was Basim who told me to heed them. They are real, Eivor. And this is no mere fox hunt. Where I take you now, few men have ever seen.
You should know, you are not alone in this. I too have had visions.
Have you? And what did they foretell?
It is hard to say. I've seen Odin leading me into shadows. I've seen spinners weaving wild destinies from pools of blood. I saw the great beast Fenrir, the branches of the world tree, and a man with...
Go on.
Valka warned me of great betrayal. But what form it takes, I cannot say.
I see.
I hold to my oath, Sigurd. You know that. Betrayal is not in my nature.
Of course not. You are a stalwart as a pillar of stone. Come now. My destiny awaits.
Reach the northernmost fjord.
Round or reeve.
To the waves.
Let's move.
The daughters of Aegir, bless our passage.
Yes. I feel a great calm as we cross these waves.
This ordeal with the Elf King, Aelfred. How far have you pushed him? Is he bent? Will he break?
Guthrum's army will be chasing him across Wessex now. With luck, he will push Aelfred into the sea.
Strange how these earthly concerns seem so distant to me.
We've gained so much in England. We stand to win even more.
Don't forget to leave a like on the stream,
Christians are hardy
gamers.
foes. They see one man above who holds the axe. One man higher than us all. That is a powerful feeling.
We hold our own axe. We swing it where we may.
The woman, Fulke. In my time with her, as painful as it was, she showed me things. Things so strange and wonderful, I am almost grateful for her treachery.
What she did to you was cruel beyond measure.
Yet, with every snap of the blade, with every scar, the loss of my arm, my visions grew stronger.
If you can find the good in that, fine. She was as mad as the ocean's wide.
Even the mad ones can offer wisdom. Their Jesus was an odd fellow.
It's an interesting choice in route. Maybe a good shot though. That soundtrack is some proper Assassin's Creed vibes. I feel the Assassin's Creed in that soundtrack. To increase the contrast, really. Maybe the exposure needs to be a bit lower. Look at that. How come you didn't do photography? No clue, man.
Believed us when we were young, and we chiseled our plans onto tables.
Maybe I
and
should have.
loopholes. Not even my father.
There's the Sigurd I know well. Can we not return to England and finish together what we began?
No, forget all that. The future is forward. A great wealth awaits us.
I'm with you, brother. Until the end.
I wonder what the DLC will be like.
A white rage stands in our way.
Well, we've got Ireland and then France.
Do you know the way?
As I know my own mind, we will cut through this winter sheet like swords through straw. Do not worry.
To Paris on a lonely fjord. We'd be the shame of our clan.
Ha! That we would. Yes, this feels familiar. Eivor, we will press on. The rest of you, wait here.
It's a bit of a cold place to wait, don't you think?
Follow me into this kingdom of snow.
Sigurd, can we not wait for this to pass?
Ah, the sting of ice on skin. Revel in this, Eivor. We walk the footpath of the gods.
To where? More glaciers and deserts of snow?
To glory!
Could we not wait until this tempest quiets down? With a ship, where we have meat and food to warm us.
No! We must confront the omens and honor the gods! They will not seek or find you! We must go to them!
We would be poor company, with frozen bones and ice pellets for eyes.
You need not fear the cold, Eivor. Where we are going, the winds and snows cannot touch.
So I had to do this to just because it's funny.
It's as bitter cold as wind from Niflheim.
Keep steady! It should not be far now. It must be near! I know the shape of these rocks! Yes! We are close!
For the sake of frozen fingers, I hope so.
The soundtrack is spot on, isn't it, really? In this game. Just hits it every time.
There. That frozen lake. This must be it. And ahead lies a cavern.
Will you not say where this leads?
You will see soon enough.
I'm too late to turn back, I fear.
There! The cave! Within hides the sacred gate.
Look at how Sigurd's arm flails. Like, well, sorry, his stub. It just sort of, I don't know, I think it's supposed to swing, but because I don't see the forearm, it looks really weird. But his other arm isn't doing it. And that's what makes it so funny. It's just awkward.
The ice looks fragile. Can you keep?
You were saying, sir?
This is no time to daydream.
You're the one who's hanging about, man.
My heart races.
Can the man just be patient for 3 seconds? I don't know. Maybe. Look at that thing. Tell you whose thing this is now. This is fucking mine.
Is it you?
I have acquired a spear. Gungnir spear. I have acquired Gungnir in these ends. Somehow Eivor gave it a name on the spot, but that's fine. We're power level 300. Whereabouts on the map are we? Just for reference, I guess. It's a piece of Eden, obviously. Yeah, no, that one's pretty easy to tell, I'm gonna be honest. I dream of Odin, and Odin has it in the visions. And now we have it, and it has an annoying glow.
My heart races. This is it.
Gods. This door. Have you seen this before? The space above. The saga stone sat there, did it not?
Long, long ago, yes. Now stand clear. Svachoi nogvat uns membro trurvondi kvorde. Un solas vras gnokadide. Unsum huchas reisderae chasaunsi.
How did you do this? Where did you learn these words?
I told you, Eivor. My visions are memories of a life once lived. Come.
Gods. What is this place?
I do not like the glow on the spear. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to equip something else real quick. Because I do not need this spear right now. We can use it at some other point. But right now we do not need that spear. It's a bit obnoxious.
Over here. This blade will lead us onward. Hoerasi.
We could just hide it. Yeah, I also don't like the speed of it, so I'm not going to use it.
All so strange.
Trust this place, Eivor. This old and sacred place.
Where does it lead?
To the Hall of the Slain and the Golden Fields. To Valhalla.
This vessel, was it crafted by dwarves?
It is finely made, that much is true. I doubt Gunnar could hammer a piece any finer.
In this cavern, so deep and humming with magic.
Wowzers.
There! The old tree! The tree of life!
What is this?
See how proudly she sits. How beautiful she gleams. Here all the roots of life run together.
The Skalds would cry to behold such a sight.
And there is more to come. I swear by all the names of the Old Father, this is only a taste of what I have in store for you. For my visions go further, to Odin's Great Hall. There. Do you feel that? The sacred energies.
I have never seen something so grand.
This shrine is ours. It will open for us. Watch and see for yourself.
How do you know these things? Was all this in your vision?
All this and more.
It's really cool, isn't it? It's just an absolute madness going on. There's hunter arrows here that are somehow in a usable state. There's the sorcerer's shrooms that I can use to get absolutely blitzed. And
yes, it is returning to me now. This ancient shrine is set alight by the sphere of metal. And these shining arms, these branches, they will grant us access to the refuse of the gods, to Valhalla. Are you ready?
There is danger here.
Sigurd, take great care. We should not tinker with the tools of the gods.
You speak for yourself, Eivor. For I am no mortal. I see that now. I know it. Take your place at the center there, and you will see.
Reach the central platform. Why am I moving so slow? We get it, suspend. Oh, to see what it does to Sigurd.
Sigurd!
Hill you give us. A guest is coming.
Struck me as quite painful, don't you think?
What is this place?
To glory, Javi.
We are proud to serve you, Javi.
Wet my lips with another horn of mean, brother.
Drink for strength, fight for glory.
Eivor, Tyr said you would come. Welcome.
Tyr. See, Sigurd is Tyr.
Are you Valka's mother? Svala.
And Svala, Valka's mother, is
After all
Freya.
this time, Eivor, we have arrived. Now raise a horn with Freya here and sing a victory song.
Sigurd, what is all this? Your arm has returned, and your vigor as well.
Glory eternal, Eivor. Here we dine in the great hall of the slain, at long last. Oh, I want to scream with joy.
This is all so beautiful. Your visions they were real.
The battle horn blows! Come, Tyr!
To the field! Fight with us!
Go, Eivor. Enjoy the fight. You have earned your place here.
What the fuck? Did anyone else see that? Did anyone else see the infamous face? Did anyone else see the infamous face for a second there? I can just kill anyone. And they all just disintegrate to pieces. Chef them up. There's Sigurd is chilling.
I'll split you! Look at me! Sigurd! Look at me!
Sigurd, this place is incredible!
Enough with those sword flies. You and I must fight. The battle we never had. And hold nothing back, for here we need not fear a thing.
Wow.
Spill the eternal blood of Valhalla. At last,
I don't take damage.
Battle.
But he does.
You will taste the meal of iron before the day is out. Come on, Wolf-Kissed. Let me cut you a new scar.
I just heard a man say, "I'll kill you" in the background.
Brother! Worry not, Aelfred. For we earn no scars here, only battle wisdom. The day is done.
What just happened?
Mental.
Lead us to glory, Javi.
We are proud to serve you, Javi.
Wet my lips with another horn of mead, brother.
It's like,
Yesterday.
Sigurd, your arm has grown back.
It was never gone, Eivor. Not truly. Nothing is permanent here. I told you. Nothing save the courage and reputation of its warriors.
Are we immortal in this place?
Let us discover that together.
A new day.
it's time to scrap. Why am I couldn't run out. I could only walk for a bit there. To a battle. Kill them out of the gate. Kill these men out the gate. I can just bulldoze people. I'm just going out here turning people into pasta. They don't even use their shields, they just... I love how they just... I find it so weird how they just fall to pieces. And here's
Bit to the marrow's bed.
Sigurd again,
you've lost your
without an arm.
And again it will return.
Father, is that you? That cannot have
Valhalla
been
is
my
as fun as rugby, it seems. Rather fun.
The Javi returns to lead us to victory.
Skull!
Skull!
Take your horn. Join the battle cheer.
Dearest skald of war and verse, how do you like this frenzy so far?
It is quite something.
Raise your horn, Eivor. What stops you?
My father, Varin. Have you seen him in this hall?
I have not. Should he be here?
No, he died a coward. Yet by Odin's eye, I swear I've seen him.
Cast aside your cares in Valhalla. Let seeking go. We have earned our joy. The journey is complete.
Well, if that were true, we wouldn't still be playing as Eivor.
I saw you, Father. Where are you? Show yourself.
Lead us to glory, Javi.
We are proud to serve you, Javi.
Great warriors. Have you seen Baron? Who? Baron. My Baron? Father?
He's just rushed off.
Blast. Where is he?
Well, this is every that's a rugby player's wet dream. Oh god, Sigurd's here in the middle already.
Next time I lose this fucking arm, I'll beat a man to death with it.
Do you not tire of his injuries?
Never.
Wait. Father?
Ah. Ever got shot in the eye. Eivor's dad went for the milk. That's true.
Eivor, you have a guest.
You should have knocked first.
Nonsense. I brought you someone. Look.
My Eivor! There you are! What a warrior you have made of yourself! I am overfilled with pride. How did you find your way here? You remember our great battle? You remember how we fought, side by side, with your mother and Sigurd and our clans united? We fought, Father, but you did not. You died a coward.
Eivor, enjoy this. Your father has returned. Have you lost all your love for life?
That was not my father. That was a lie.
That was not a lie. That was my gift to you. I have power here, and I can do as I please. You wished to see your father, I made it happen. As easy as breathing.
By Odin's laws, my father is not allowed in this place. I do not wish to see him where he should not be.
Your father died doing what he hoped would save you. He died to protect you, and his clan.
No.
This is the end of our road, Eivor. This is Valhalla, the eternal golden field. Now come. Battle beckons.
How is all this possible?
I mean, you spent your entire life believing in it, and then something happens that makes you believe it more and you doubt it. That's a bit weird. But okay. Can't complain. What's this? Die. Just shot you in the arse. Presuming we're not going out to fight.
How were the slain brought here?
The Valkyries know this. Only them.
No. That cannot be true. None of this feels right.
Do not despair, Eivor. Look. Your friends are here. Everyone you could ever want is here beside you.
Look at all these characters, half of whom I've never really exchanged more than 2 words with.
are not real. This place is a lie.
Who is that guy? The one with the red cape.
This place can be whatever you wish it to be, Eivor.
I do not want it. Not like this.
You would resign yourself to an empty death?
The ecstasy I feel here is an illusion. I would sooner call like a raven than sing a false song.
Illusion or not, here there is no death, no pain, no loss, no betrayal, not like out there.
You want this? To live inside a lie?
I am an old woman with a broken body. What life I had left was brief. So I bid farewell to my dear Volka, and came here.
I wish you well, Swallow. This is not for me. I must find Sigurd.
No doubt missing his arm again, right?
Now you pay. Together, all right? Got your belly going?
There he is.
The arm! The arm! Always the fucking arm!
Sigurd, this is an illusion. A trick. Leave with me now, and return to England with me. Our people need us.
No, I am no one in that world. I am somebody here. Powerful, capable, a god. Here I may live forever. Here I cannot die.
Cows die. Family die. You must die. The only thing that never dies is the reputation of the one who's died. In here, you have no reputation. But out there, it's not too late. Every day the same empty war, the same hollow victory, spilling blood that tastes of water and smells of grass. You have known real battle, real glory, but this is not it. You know this. I know you do. Brother, it is time to leave.
Am I destined to follow you everywhere? Till the end of my life? All right. We go.
No, you stay. I do not give you leave to go.
Oh no. I fell through and the grass clipped through my body. And now I'm in generic hair and beard and that. I appear to not have a beard, actually.
Why leave this place? A glory you fought so hard to find.
It's just the default.
Walk with me.
It's Odin, or shall I say my other personality?
I am humbled to walk with you, Eivor.
I can get a nice shot.
Your
but I don't really want to.
reputation is a song warriors will sing forever. You are the wolf-kissed one who lingered at the edge of death, yet fought back. You spilled the raven wine of battle to paint whole kingdoms red. You have killed kings and crowned them as you desired, bowing to none. stood tall where your brother stumbled, yet still you came to his aid. You have felled many great foes in your brief time. You have earned your place here, Eivor. Seize it. Stand aside. My people need me. I have given you everything you wanted. Everything you needed. You gave me nothing. It was all me. Yet I cleared your path. I guided your axe. You were a fly, buzzing in my ear. How dare you deny me? Everything you believe in stirs before you. Yet you question all. You question the very gods. Fight me. Do not diminish yourself. Your corpse hall is nothing but a dream. Nothing but a dream. A dream is as real as anything in this world. Do dreams not inspire? Do dreams not make us fearful? Do they not push men to their greatest glories? Then I am done with dreaming.
Oh, Christ. It's fine. You have to do it this way, I think. Slice me onto the...
Eivor, stand.
We're going to do this again. It would appear as if it is kicking off. Now this could go for a long time. Now it's a very simple solution to continue. I'll show you what you need to do.
Fight upon my command.
What you need to do is you need to go into your inventory and you need to think out. This is proper outside the box. Just unequip the axe. And now he has no sway over you.
Take up your axe. Wield like a true warrior.
I really appreciate what they did with that.
Take up your axe.
The use of the hidden blade there is cool.
Coward of cowards!
And the soundtrack as well, man.
Becker's bastard! Stand and face me, you feeble-down thrall! Leave me now. You are nothing. With me, have wisdom, glory, power. What more do you need? Everything else. No!
That's a good line. The soundtrack is incredible. And now we're awake, loving life.
Sigurd, are you with me? Sigurd!
Ah, the hanged one awakes. Feet upon the ground once more.
And there he is.
Eivor, be careful!
The traitor.
Basim? What is this?
Come closer, Eivor. Let me get a better look at you.
Leave him be, Basim.
For too long I stared at the sun. It blinded me to the truth. That it was you. It was you I wanted all along.
Did you track us here? Like a cowardly fox concealed in the brush?
You widowed my destiny, wolf-kissed. You broke all my hopes.
He's mad, Eivor. Silence him!
Come, Eivor. Come save your crippled prince of dead ravens.
As it turns out. Well, I think it's very clear that Basim is Loki, isn't it?
Go! Kill that background!
You must
Bam!
time what I suffered.
What is this about?
My son, Eivor. This is about my son.
You speak nonsense, Basim.
Fuck, there it is.
Forgiveness is impossible.
We shared so much in England. Fought and bled together.
Dig, Eivor, into the wellspring of your memory.
Oh god, he just stabbed me. And did such a minimal amount of damage. Jesus Christ, Batman. I can't follow him, he's just a mental kid. Oh god, he's done it again. You can tell that he's not got the hidden blade instant kill on.
Speak your grievance. Show yourself. I do not wish to fight with you.
Makes the most sense considering the Asgard segments with our boy Fenrir and that, and Loki,
What does battle serve?
and all that. And also
Let
they
us
look
speak.
similar, don't they?
I have waited countless ages for this moment. No more talk. I hunger for this kill.
Can't see anything. There it is. Evil Basim, chilling in the... Oh, again with the hidden blade, man, you dick. Didn't even give me time to block that.
Show me your neck. Show me. The kiss of a wolf takes my prize. Of course.
Yeah.
Does Basim have the mark on his neck?
My son will never suffer in vain.
You spout nonsense, like an alehouse drunk.
This man is kicking off. God, Basim's hard work. I mean, barring all the arrows sticking out of his stomach and that.
Damn! Let us make this more interesting. We'll drag Sigurd into the fray.
Now, chasing Basim's fun and all, but...
Coward! Face me! Fight me here!
Basim, you dickhead. What have you been doing behind me back?
Be on your guard, Sigurd!
The evil laugh just does it for me.
Sigurd! Be careful! He's coming for you! Oathbreaker! You'll die here!
This brings me no joy, Justice Bringer. You were always so kind, but you chose the wrong side.
I am your prize, Basim. Come.
You are indeed. Will you not die?
Not here! Not by your hands!
I will leave you here to die, like a rotting fruit on a dying tree. You died once, you will again!
Come on, Basim. You know you want to. Haha. Ow.
Sigurd! Stop this thing! Douse its fire! Sigurd!
Does he still live? He does. But in darkness. Good. Bastard.
For how long had Basim been planning this treachery? I dare not guess.
And there's Svala
Am I to
there.
be hounded by a parade of blood-minded traitors the whole of my life? There is no end to this.
You have something you want to say? Then say it.
I need some time to breathe. Let me sit a moment. That man's anger, his rage, it had a familiar sting that I cannot place.
He was raving, Sigurd. Without sense or reason. Paid no mind.
I am not mad, Eivor. These things I see and feel, I know they are true.
I know, brother.
Now more than ever, you always spoke true. We should cast our eyes towards home. It is a long journey and I am not well.
Home. Eivor, on our journey here, I had much time to think. On the ecstasies and the agonies of our friendship. I am not the man I was. My time as the Jarl of our clan has run short. You must lead us now.
Do you mean this?
When Dag called you out and challenged you to a duel, you let him die with honor, in spite of his betrayal.
He did what he felt was right, and I honored that.
I recall our days in Oxenifordshire, our search for the Sacker Stone. You disagreed with my orders, but you followed them. You questioned my methods, my aims, but you did not disobey. And I remember and admire the way you guided us from Norway to England. You kept my anger in check, my ambitions focused.
It was a trying time.
In all my days away, in my fog of confusion, you have shown great wisdom and strength and leadership. Where you go, Eivor, I will follow. Our clan is yours to lead.
Thank you, brother. I won't let you down.
You have a stormy look.
Years ago, before we left for England, I saw a vision. A vision that foretold a betrayal. That I would betray you. I refused to believe it. I would never do such a thing, I told myself. But in the years since, I have robbed you of your dreams. Of England, of Valhalla. If you feel I have wronged you, brother, I will make it right.
We cannot unweave our fates, Eivor. All is laid before us, from the day we are born. To be angry at this would be like wrestling the ocean. A pointless struggle.
We two ragged ravens. What a saga we have inscribed together.
A tale for the ages.
Is there a good and a bad ending, or does it just rehash all the choices you got right there? What happens if you get enough wrong?
Bex, I'm coming out.
Steady, Layla.
Gaming.
Were you watching my feed? What the hell was all that?
I think that was the solution to our problem.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Desmond.
Desmond? What about him?
Sigurd remains in the cave, brothers of the clan.
He
If
was
you do them
just a
wrong, Sigurd stays in
bartender before he
Norway.
joined
Ah,
us.
okay.
Not even a very good one. And that's when he learned his real purpose. He was
Desmond.
I don't know, like a singularity, you know? A vanishing point. All of human history seemed to converge on him.
In 2012, the sun threw off a mass coronal ejection so large, it should have wrecked all life on Earth.
I remember. I worked at Abstergo then.
It was Desmond who saved us. He knew how to stop it.
Abstergo claimed credit for that. Something about their satellite network.
That's bullshit. It was Desmond. He pulled the switch that saved the world.
But that switch is still on. Still generating a magnetic field. One that's growing stronger every day.
The temple Eivor found. That's where the field originates.
Exactly. And it's been running for 8 years. Getting stronger and stronger. It'll be dangerous now. Heat, radiation.
Doesn't matter. We have to fix it. Shut it down.
No, no, no. Slow it down. It's still protecting us.
All of this is starting to make sense. Everything I've done, everything I've learned, it led me here to this moment.
You'll need the staff for this one. For protection. Otherwise, you won't make it past the first gate.
Right, of course. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. I'll pack the van.
And I'll contact our ship. It can be in Boston Harbor by tomorrow night.
Thanks, Bex.
I'm gonna sit here on this and contemplate for a bit. Layla Hassan contemplating life, getting a dramatic screenshot so that it's... I don't even know if you can find these anywhere, but you know how it is. It'll make for a nice dramatic screenshot. Plenty of bloom. No need for fog, really. It just doesn't like that, does it? It's far too fast to like it. Either way, cool. What's Rebecca doing? Rebecca, sir.
Thanks for keeping it steady in there.
You surf this thing better than anyone I know.
That's not true, is it?
Well, nearly. Be careful out there.
Desmond.
Come back in one piece.
Thanks, Bex.
Desmond surfed it better. So the laptop. Media. These are all the clips. The clip complete here is the full thing. It's a bit faster here, which is rather snazzy. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
That very clearly... Well, I mean, obviously that makes sense now, doesn't it? Obviously that makes sense now. We'll figure that out in a minute. Well, I mean, we know that, don't we? Letter to Victoria's parents. My name is Layla Hassan. I was a friend and colleague. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, she didn't finish that. She deleted it instead. Also, Berg interrogation file corrupted. Stuff of Eden. Stuff of Hermes. Cool. Secure. COVID exists in Assassin's Creed. That's cool. Let's move on and experience this ending. Or can we speak with Abel before we go? Those are all written as an actual language. That'd be cool. Can I slide into Avor's grave and be like, right, sir? Look at Avor's skull. This is the skull of our guy Eivor. Been there for a while, obviously. I don't even have an Eagle Vision variant in modern day. Makes me sad.
I'm ready.
It's a long way to Beantown. Hop in.
We're off to Beantown to enjoy some beans. Apparently it can be deciphered. Oh. Maybe one day someone will decipher it. That strikes me as a very Derby puzzle.
Sean, I'm here.
Ah, good. Your signal's already a little wobbly. Are you inside?
Not yet, but there's 100 feet of ice above me.
All right, we may lose touch when you push through, so remember what we talked about. Watch your meters carefully, for radiation especially, and keep the staff close.
Got it.
Standing by.
gaming time.
Zawaho en nakwat. Unsme borturwan di guarde. Ul solas vras hunakudide. Unzum huraz, desde rehaz, zohumsi. I'm in.
And remember, do not cut the machine off. Just slow it down. The field it generates must still protect the Earth.
I hear you. The elevator still works.
75,000 years. What's another millennium or two?
It's getting hotter already.
Yes, by our reckoning, it's going to go up by about 16 degrees Celsius.
How does it draw so much power?
Tectonics is our best theory. The movements of the Earth's
What's
crust.
going on with Layla's hair? Hang on.
The churning lava beneath. Huge source of energy.
That's tech humans should have. Energy, not pieces of Eden.
Well, when all this is over, we can get a startup going, you know? Get a little workspace, buy a van, just the three of us.
Shit, you're breaking up, Sean.
Say that again, please. You're breaking up.
Forget it. I'll call you when I'm topside.
Why don't you try calling it when you're topside? Something like that.
Here we go.
Here we are. It appears to be properly figuring itself out now. It's in absolute madness stage.
There you are. You're working overtime. Must have collapsed when the ice melted. Whoa! Steady. Pool of water from all that melted ice.
Apparently Layla can't do a leap of faith, so she dives into water kind of like Eivor does at the start of the game. But surely the bleeding effect would have given it that with Bayek. I'm very confused by that. She can't do the leap of faith, so she can't dive into water head first. But that's fine, it's whatever. That water is probably hot. Yeah, no wonder Layla looks a bit burnt. Right, let's go.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Cigarette chair. Well, I'm glad I'm here, the ending gamers. Yes, cigarette chair. Cheers for the super chat, man. It's the ending, but there is an epilogue after it, isn't there? Which we'll do probably in the next stream. Along with hunting down the remaining order of Ancients members and all that stuff.
Why would anyone want to end their life here, unless they felt it was just beginning?
Hang on. What state are these corpses in? Is it sustaining them? I've never checked these corpses to see how the Basim appears to be not best pleased. You know, he's a bit old looking, but he's otherwise alright.
It's just like the Animus. It's just like the Animus. This is Eivor's Valhalla. Or a simulation of it. So what am I looking for?
Basim needs some
Will I know it when I
moisturizer.
see
That
it?
he does.
Something feels off.
Yeah, the tables are flying. Ah,
this?
that way. Back the way we came.
Are you doing this? Are you pushing this machine to its limit?
So here we went, in fealty to our master.
Who's your master? Is he here?
Oh no.
They flatter me. I am only a guest in their world. A world spun of wishes and hopes.
Basim, you sent the message. You led us to Eivor's grave.
Yes. A hopeful message, was it not?
How? You've been trapped here for a millennium. Eivor put you here.
Indeed. But I'm not alone in this place. Not always. I have a friend who helps me. Together, we read the calculations. After we located Eivor's probable resting place, I contacted you. Through the digital lasses that enwebs this earth like a spider's nest. In our day, all the world was connected like this. A superorganism of technology. The staff you carry, the temples you have visited, all of it speaks as one. May I show you something?
I imagine you can do anything you want in this place.
Not as much as you might think. I am tethered to my body in a most uncomfortable way.
But you can slow this machine down. You know how it works.
Yes. We'll do it together. For another catastrophe is near at hand. This node of time has an ugly way of correcting itself. Go ahead.
You're a hard man to trust. You must know that.
You're not obliged to trust me. But this is all I can offer.
God damn it.
Silence, Udur. Verdandi. Skald. Be at ease. Your day of rest has come.
When Layla touched the orb, did that really is? Oh.
At last.
Takes me. I'm still dissecting this ending, to be honest.
Is that it? Is it done?
I think Layla might have just accidentally released Basim.
Where are you? What is that?
Oh my god, here we go. Now this is the kicker. It's the boy.
Stop. Wipe everything. Run it again.
Notice his voice. Notice his voice. It's so if you know, you know.
Layla. Hello.
You know me?
Yes. Through the calculations I read here in the gray.
We're in the grey.
8 years ago, the odds of your arrival were 15,055,000,000.
It's our boy Desmond.
76 to 1. As the years passed by, those
The
odds
reader is
improved.
Desmond.
And as of yesterday, near even. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
Who are you? And what is this?
I am the reader of the calculations. All these possible futures for you and the world outside. I have spent much of my new life reading these, searching for a way to finish everything we started so long ago. It begins here. You slow down this machine and save the world, from which point all possible futures expand. Millions upon millions of possible roads. But in every one, another catastrophe recurs. The node collapses and the world is wiped out. The human race dwindles and fades. I must keep looking. I must find the solution for you. I must leave you with something.
This node. This is right now where I slow down this machine?
Yes. I start all my calculations from this point. The only thing I know for certain.
That seems limiting.
How do you mean?
What if you went back further, to 2012 when Desmond saved the world?
Desmond?
What if he didn't save the world?
I love how he said the word
what
Desmond.
What if he walked away
like
and let the world burn?
Hadn't heard it in 8 years.
Look at those timelines. Read them instead.
I see. An interesting idea. Fascinating. Billions upon billions of new timelines to explore.
Exactly. These are timelines that never came to pass, but they could have. If Desmond had let the world be destroyed, maybe the humans that survived would have learned something from the disaster. And maybe in one of those timelines they could have found a way to prevent it from happening ever again.
That is brilliant. How did you come to that idea?
If you spend too much time narrowing down what's possible, you may never give another thought to the improbable.
Thank you for your insights, Layla.
It's only the beginning. We have a lot of data to sift through.
Are you staying?
Until we find something useful, I will. I don't want this to happen ever again.
You may not have much time, Layla. The machine is powered down, but the radiation, it will linger for decades. By my calculations, you have 73 seconds before your exposure is lethal.
I'm not worried. I have the Staff of Eden. It heals and protects.
No. You do not.
What? How? Of course.
Of course?
Fuck.
I think Desmond knows who he is here.
Solution together.
I just don't think the reader, as Desmond, believes it to be relevant.
If that means I can never leave, so be it. I owe this to the people I hurt. The people I love.
Yes. I know the feeling.
Let's get going, huh? A few billion timelines might take a while.
It will. But it will not feel like it. That is what I like about this place.
And there we have it. Desmond, Adam, Layla, Eve, I guess. Big tree. She dropped it, didn't she? When she was stabbed by the crane thing. And now, well...
I'm with you.
It worked perfectly, my dear.
Is the Mad One here?
No, my love. Only we remain.
And Layla?
The air of memories fulfilled her role perfectly. Now then, a new world awaits.
Sean.
It's terrifying,
Bex,
isn't it?
I had a choice. And I chose to stay. You'll wonder where I am. You might wonder if I am. I don't know how to answer that. But I'm not afraid. And I'm not alone. We have work to do. Work that may take us days or years. It's impossible to say. But we'll finish it. What I mean is,
Don't come looking for me. It's too dangerous and too late. Take care of yourself. Take care of the world we still have. And take care of...
You see, she's fine. In a manner of speaking.
The fucking t-shirt, man.
A manner of speaking. Jesus, we have to find her.
Look at the
You
fucking
heard her.
t-shirt.
She doesn't want to be rescued.
Bullshit.
In any case, there's nothing left to save. Not after this long.
Because of you. You left
Basim
her
is a
there.
furry.
This is all a bit much. I know. I'm in the same situation.
No, you're in a class all your own, man.
5 minutes in the modern day, and Basim has already discovered furries.
We're assassins now, not hidden ones.
From the Arabic, Hashishin.
Ah. And do we have a mentor? Is that still the practice?
We do.
Name?
William Miles.
William Miles. I'd like to meet William Miles. Would you bring him to me?
We can call him. Encrypted line. You can talk to him right now.
No technology. Face to face. A meeting of minds. It's time to take the fight to these Templars, as you call them. I won't go anywhere, my friends. Your animus is in good hands.
How much do you know?
My dear, we invented such things long, long before you did. I'll figure it out.
Ah, it's not Basim at all, it's Loki. Like he's properly just gone full Loki, hasn't he? Old English is a completely different language. To his credit, he was in a machine with a fucking...
It's a nice place to die, Eivor.
I don't know.
Not
Isatak
everyone
and
gets to
Layla.
choose.
That exchange.
You bested me. I don't know how, but you did. Yet, I'm the one left standing. And now, I can take from you anything I want. Your memories, your skills, your secrets. They're all mine.
Snazzy.
And when I have them, I will put them to good use. To find my children. And bring my family back together.
Now, there's the neck thing.
A quiet place to find an end. I almost envy you.
Now we're Basim, innit?
Ah, the wonderful smell of wood smoke. I'm glad some things never change.
Lovely. Now, I'm genuinely curious to know how much of Basim was Basim as Basim at the start of the story, because it's pretty obvious that he becomes overwhelmed with his Loki business quite quickly.
Hold tight, love. A new world has opened to us. Once I get my bearings, there is nothing we cannot achieve.
Does this plot kind of remind you of something that may be done better? It's really hard to process, actually, but yeah, it does remind me of the Odyssey Cassandra plot, but done a bit better. A bit better. The narrative is good. I know where they're going with it. Doesn't mean I necessarily understand it fully, but I'm doing my best. Ravensthorpe, the end of the boys.
Steady, Eivor.
Froggy. He's so good at fighting due to Heimdall's ECD now being part of the kid. I mean, we fight Loki in a memory in the in the Jotunheim section, and he's not incompetent, so it's possible.
Eivor, Sigurd,
Toby.
welcome home.
You missed a great feast, it seems.
Eivor! Sit a moment and rest.
Sigurd.
For me.
Gift of the gods, you are back.
Safe and standing tall.
Did you find what you were looking for?
We did. We did. But it was not for us.
What is this? Eivor's returned! Inside of the hearth, come! Your secret is no longer safe.
Eivor? Randvi? What is this? Is everything all right?
Our Jarl has returned to lead us forward into an uncertain future. Will you speak to your people?
It is time to speak to the gamers.
For love and joy, words can jade. Our souls must sound in a heartful song. And when... You're less mine than I'm yours. And I ask of you only this. Keep me honest in the times to come.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. We meet and blaze our trail of red, till Odin gaze upon the dead. The voice resound the mighty hall. For those who fight, for those who fall. For those who fight and those who fall. May horns resound the mighty hall. For we who fight, for we who fall.
We're awake, and that's the Arkan Horderfolk. How do you say that? And I've got some skills to invest in. I've got 4 skill points. Right, let's quickly find our bits to pop those into properly. What's this? Bow stun finisher. Why is... this entire time I hadn't got the bow stun finisher. That's a very useful skill to have. There we go. Lovely. Now, there's one more territory we can pledge to, and that's the...
Sigurd, Eivor.
Hang on.
Before you say more, I must tell you something. Randvi and I have ended our marriage.
I am sorry to hear that.
Ah, do not be. We adore one another dearly, but our marriage was not built on love. We were brought together as an act of peace. I was pledged to her well before I knew her, and though we have tried to settle our differences and find love in our faults, it has not worked out. And so we have dissolved our bond. Yet as a clan, we will grow together.
Then I'm glad for you both, and for the rest of us. This place would not be the same without you two.
Right, you heard the man, Randvi. Let's fuck.
Should we take this to your chamber?
No need.
Right, okay. I love how we've completely cucked out Sigurd. And Sigurd's just gone, yeah, you know what, sick. Eivor's already docked his ship in that harbour. Yeah, right, okay. Now, there is like an epilogue sort of arc that we can do.
I want to see the Alliance map.
And that's Hamptonshire.
Hamptonshire,
We're not quite there yet.
the last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King Aelfred is preparing for war. You will meet tremendous resistance.
As will Aelfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Aelfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
I'll pledge to Hamptonshire. So Basim is catching up on what he missed.
Hamptonshire and speak with Guthrum. Send word to our allies to gather in the Thames just outside the Shire.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
Yeah, this is a mad one. And that's...
What is it?
Oh,
Eivor,
okay.
you must not go. You must not. The signs, the portents, they shout and wail. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Volker. What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of beasts. And in the rising steam, I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Volker. But the yarns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies, and I will see it through.
Go then, with great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
Okay, whatever that means. Like I said, we'll likely do the Kingdom's End chapter in the next stream, because, I mean, I need to get to sleep at some point tonight, really. I've done over 10 hours of streaming today. And so, if you think about it that way, I think I owe myself this kip. But, Hytham, let's talk.
Eivor, did Basim contact you in Norway? He said he would be joining you. Yet here you are, and I have no word from him.
Hytham, this will be hard to hear, but Basim attacked us in Norway. Vengeance for some transgression of ours, imagined or real.
You mean you slew him yourself?
Sigurd and I, together. I know this comes as a...
I do not understand. Why would he do such a thing? He loved Sigurd, he loved you.
I do not understand it myself. Perhaps one day we can speak about this with more clarity. But for now, I am deeply sorry.
It'll be a bit weird to ask him what he does here. I have to go.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
There's the Magus Codex, the full shebang. Now... I've just got this guy to kill, then I've killed all these dudes, and then I have to hunt all these down and get the father. I also have to do the Kingdom's End to be able to unlock the father. as well. Oh, Guthrum.
And what can I do for you on this fine day?
We can talk.
Between you and me, Eivor, always thought you'd be a good Jarl.
Cool. Well, I'm here to on top of my gear.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
You have a keen eye for quality. Ah, let me look at you. Wonderful.
Look at that. Lovely. Hopefully they didn't change at all.
Is that what you want?
So I think it's something that we want, really.
There.
Enhance the hidden ones, roads I hunt. Wonder if they look nicer in enhanced. No. Oh well, whatever. I
You
mean,
like the looks of that one?
we'll upgrade these because that way they're snazzy. Well, this will look sick, surely. Look at that thing. Tell me that's just not the most epic thing you've ever seen. I'm gonna be honest, that's really underwhelming.
Ah, that was pretty good. You are looking powerful.
Epic, I have to go.
I have to go. See you soon.
Put that gear to good use out there.
And I've got a hood that's golden rather than red. I preferred the red, but I quite like this and how the light hits it. Especially the cloak on the back with the, I guess the rest of it. Now, I need to really... What I need to do is I need to get at least, you know, I think between 5 and 10 more power points, and then we can, well, skill points, sorry, and then we can go into this final area. But in order to do that, I think we're going to have to do that on another stream that isn't tonight, because I'm just absolutely wiped and it needs to be done. But don't worry, we'll be hunting down the boys. We'll be doing the boy bits. And that'll be really snazzy. Well, yes, because I've got all these zealots to kill. I've got this area to do. I've got some bits to upgrade as well, and then I've got to go see this guy, who definitely isn't somebody we've already met. No chance. So there you go. That's really where we're gonna leave it tonight, because I know. God, madness. See you in a... okay, yeah, so what I was going to say is thank you all for watching this stream. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That would be fantastic. Special massive thank you to Callum and Cigarette Share for your super chat donations. That's absolutely wonderfully generous of you both, and I really appreciate it. And of course, a lovely massive thank you to all the epic sirs over on the Patreon who've done mad bits, and you know, well, that support is incredible. If you want to see your own name up on these lists, then maybe check the link in the description. But of course, whether or not you think it's up to you is, sorry, whether or not you think it's worth it is completely up to you. My brain is gone. See, this is where we need to end. But no, it's there if you want it. But if not, then you know where to find it when you, if and when you do. But no worries either way. And now I'll be seeing you all very soon with another video. We'll stream at some point, but until next time, take care and goodbye.